Hey guys, Dwayne here, and I'm back again with Dustin, and we are going to do a quick vinyl update. This will be for both of us, and I'm going to show, actually we're both going to show some stuff that we scored on the way to the Maiden show.
In San Mateo.
In San Mateo at the Honey Hole. So, first off, I'm going to show one, Robert and I, the teacher, have hooked up a few times now, and he made the trip down here to go to Maiden, and Robert, I know you're gonna watch this, bro, and I just want to say thanks again so much, man. Robert brought me some vinyl that he really thought about what I would like and tried to think of something that I don't have, and he hit it on the head. So he walked through the door and handed me this, just some VCLT, man, just some vinyl love. So that's the first thing I'm going to show. And what he brought me is, you guys know that, yeah, I'm a metalhead and everything, but I love my 80s too stuff, man. I love new wave and everything else, and I love Duran Duran. And so he brought me, this is just the coolest thing, man. I've never seen this. This is on the Master Disc Corporation. It's Duran Duran Master Mixes. This is from Capitol Records. I don't know if this is a test pressing or what this is, but very, very cool. I'll show you the label there. And what this is, and it even has on the back, I'll show you this Capitol barcode sticker on there. It's just a plain white gatefold. There's no art on this at all. And it's on these really nice white and silver master disc labels. It's in like a typewriter font, which is kind of cool. So this is a 2 LP set, and I haven't spun this yet, but what a cool piece for the Duran Duran collection. So Robert, thanks again, bro. I really, really appreciate that, and I was very, very touched to have that. So from that, we got stuff that we picked up at the shop. So why don't you start?
First thing I grabbed, Loudness, Never Change Your Mind promo single, 12-inch. Dwayne was just telling me how he would have grabbed this if I didn't.
99 cents.
I know, right? But, yeah, this is actually a, let me see if I can get it out of the inner sleeve here too, show you. This is a double labeled copy. You can see on there's actually
there's actually two labels pressed on there. I've seen this before, and that it's just always kind of unique that it like got double stickers, double labels on the side there.
So that was a really good, like, probably considering the price, the best score of the day for me.
Loudness promo 12-inch for 99 cents. Gotta love it. I picked this up. You guys know what a Marillion fan I am. I absolutely love that band, and I will say it every time I talk about Marillion. I have to say this. Any Genesis fan, if you have not discovered Marillion, discover Marillion. But my favorite era of Marillion is the Fish era, when Fish was doing lead vocals. And he went on to do some solo albums, and I was very happy to find this. This was $6.99. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't grab it quick enough. This is the 12-inch single for Brother 52 picture disc by Fish. And $6.99, man. I could not believe this. So for my Fish and Marillion collection, I had to grab that. So it's pretty much all. It's got 5 different versions of Brother 52, different mixes. So very stoked to find that. So,
all right, the next one needs no explanation. It's a must-have for any collection, hard rock and heavy metal.
Yeah.
Motley Crue, Theater of Pain. Didn't have this yet. I have it on cassette, but you can see the guys with the "See no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil."
That
bag, and then Vinnie Vincent's, or not Vinnie Vincent. Vince Neil's just getting roped.
Yeah, that's a tough album to find in good condition, man.
Yeah, I think this was $7.99, which is not bad. It's got Home Sweet Home, and then Smoking in the Boys' Room, which is my favorite song.
Oh yeah. And then here's one for the Genesis and Family collection. It's just one that I've never been able to find in really good shape, and I finally found one. It's a 12-inch import. This is for Keep It in the Dark, and this is a UK pressing. So another piece for the Genesis collection. I really need to revisit my Genesis collection and shoot some update video for that. The other ones that I've done, you know, there's been so many new additions to that now, but I was very happy to find another Genesis piece. So I grabbed that. I think that was a whopping $2.99, something like that.
As a Kiss fan, I was digging through and I always check the Kiss and Family records, and they had 2 copies of this album, Black and Blue, Without Love, and the first copy I saw was $15 used, but it was autographed on the back just by a standard pen by all the members, and it just looks sloppy when it's with a standard thin pen. It's got to be Sharpie. It's not Sharpie.
Yeah.
But this one was actually sealed, and there's a little damage on the corner, but it's nothing like huge. It's just a little bend from being sealed for so long. But $5 for the sealed copy. Grab that, and anybody that doesn't know, Tommy Thayer is now wearing the Ace makeup in Kiss, causing all that controversy. But Black and Blue is a great 80s band. You can definitely hear the Kiss in them a little bit because Gene produced a lot of their stuff. So the first couple tracks on their first album, I believe, were written by Gene, so you hear the Kiss in them.
I have that album, and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Better read my liner notes more carefully. Okay, I picked up one Oingo Boingo that I didn't have on vinyl. It's Boingo Oingo Boingo, and you know this one has the big hit "We Close Our Eyes" is on this, so I had to have this. One of the Boingo pieces I didn't have, so grabbed this one. Great shape. I think this one was maybe $3.99, something like that. So had to grab that one.
This was the first thing I saw when I went in there. First thing I grabbed was Kicks, and promo copy, Cool Kids.
Awesome.
If you like 80s metal or hard rock, you'll like these guys. If not, they're pretty. I mean, they're pretty standard of what you're gonna get. There's nothing too special about these guys.
I didn't even see that you picked that up. That's awesome.
The first thing I grabbed. First thing I saw in there, and I was like, grab this before Dwayne gets it. But yeah, $5. And I'm a big 80s metal guy, so anything by hard rock bands that I find, I usually grab if I don't have it.
Gold promo stamp. Is it a white label promo?
I don't think it was. Let me check it again because I could be wrong.
It's on the Atlantic label.
No,
it's not. Yeah, just. But still, I mean, you know, promo copies. You know, I love promo copies, man. As does pretty much any vinyl collector, I think. So, I always grab that stuff too. Okay, next up, I was kind of walking around the store and I was kind of thinking, geez, what else can I look for? In fact, you know, I had a stack, you know, a really big stack. And what I do when I go digging is I will pull a bunch of stuff that, you know, I want. And then based on the budget, then I'll kind of start thinning it down to what I really want, you know, to how much I want to spend that day or whatever. And so I was walking around, I was kind of thinking, what else can I look for? And it's like, oh, Tangerine Dream. So I looked in Tangerine Dream and I found 3 import 12 inches. I was so excited, and these were $2.99 a piece. So I picked up this one here, and this is a UK pressing on Jive and Electro. So it's your UK, you know, the thin paper sleeve pressing. So I was glad to get that one, and I'll just go ahead and show these real quick. And then Dolphin Dance. I was just talking with Andy on Facebook about these, and he was kind of throwing me some info on these that was kind of cool to know. But you know, you just don't see good quality condition Tangerine Dream vinyl too often, let alone $2.99 a piece and import copies. And then the last one is Street Hawk. So I was very happy to score these for the Tangerine Dream collection. So, which are you familiar with Tangerine Dream, by the way? Okay.
You'll have to spin that for me after
this. I will. It's not metal by any means. It's you'll see.
For anybody that knows my channel, I'm not only metal, also a little bit. My friend Quentin's got me into a lot of prog and 70s classic rock, and even some 60s stuff now too. So yeah,
cool.
Some people might not subscribe to me after this, but
don't say that.
I'm a big Winger fan, and yeah, turn it off now. But I found this 12-inch single of Easy Come Easy Go off their second album, which I don't have yet. I have the first one, but this also has Madeleine, which is off their first album, Live. And this is a great song. I mean, a lot of people that watch Beavis and Butthead, Winger got a bad rep, go through, listen to their albums. If you like them, at least you heard them again and you tried it out. But very underrated. The guitarist is really good. They're actually on Shrapnel now, which is a guitar-driven label.
Shrapnel.
And
Shrapnel.
hopefully he counters a little bit of what Kip Winger turns you off of him for. But really catchy, really good. The guitarist is really underrated. Easy come, easy go, 12-inch single.
And Kip is actually a really good bass player. Very underrated bass player, in my opinion.
My friend Cody calls him the David Hasselhoff of 80s metal.
The next thing I picked up, I think this was $2.99. You guys know what a Styx fan I am. And so when I find a pressing, and you know that I collect multiple copies of the same album, no new news there. But I found a West German pressing of Pieces of 8. And so I didn't have a West German pressing, so I had to grab this. I'm going to show the label on this one because I think it's a killer looking label. But the only drawback to this is it's not a gatefold. And, Pieces of 8, I love the gatefold. I love the inner picture. So this is just a single sleeve. But I'll show the label on this. It's very unique. It's A&M, but I've never seen that A&M label before, so I thought I'd show that. I know I have a few subscribers that are big Styx collectors, so I thought I'd share that one with you. So
yeah, I think it was Jesse up in Canada that's, when he was showing his Kiss stuff, always said he imagined that those were the band's wives on the cover, because then you see them on the...
That was me.
That was you.
That was me. Yeah. I talked about.
Sorry, Jesse, it wasn't you.
I talked about when I was a kid, and I'd play that album. I'd sit and stare at the jacket, and
So that's how well I know this guy, just from his videos.
Yeah, I figured, that must be their wives inside there.
Yeah.
So,
all right, I got some more to get through real fast. Dwayne had this right when he came in, and I was jealous immediately. And when he was thinning out his stack, he said I could have it. So it was Vinnie Moore, Time Odyssey. Vinnie Moore, you might know him from UFO. He's in there now. And also, he was one of the Shrapnel kids. But this album is actually his second one, not on Shrapnel. But if you guys listen to any of that 80s shred, this is a great album.
And he also played guitar on Vicious Rumors' Soldier of the Night, Vicious Rumors' first LP.
Yeah, you showed us that last time, which I didn't know. Let me get through a couple more real fast. I discovered Gamma. And I have Gamma 1,
Great
and
band.
I found Gamma 3, still need Gamma 2, but that first album is so good. They used that one synthesizer and talkbox on that, which was just... The first 3 tracks on that destroy.
Yeah. And what's funny about that is I'm in the same boat. I have Gamma 1 and 3,
Yeah.
and I need Gamma 2, too.
And Gamma 2 is arguably the best cover they put out.
Yeah.
The sharks in the lawn.
Sharks swimming through the lawn. Yeah, very, very cool.
Another one Dwayne decided not to grab and gave to me is Reach Out by Stryper. Stryper is Christian metal, but they really drew in the metalhead audience too. I mean, they did it right.
Yeah.
And I just told lads they came out with a new album in 2011 called The Covering. And for anybody that's a big fan of 80s metal, you don't even have to like Stryper. Go listen to that album. You'll love it. It's one of the best cover albums I've ever heard.
Yeah, the tune he played for me is called God.
They had to do it eventually.
Imagine that, right? But let me tell you something. If you like power metal, it's an incredible freaking track. So check it out. I'm sure it's on YouTube.
Yeah, there's one original, which is God, and then the rest are 12 covers. They do Blackout. I think they do Heaven and Hell. They do Shout It Out Loud by Kiss. Rough Cut. This guy, Paul Shortino. And this album's Rough Cut Wants You, I believe. And Paul Shortino was on Hearing Aid when they played Stars, the big Live Aid spin-off thing that 80s Metal Guys does. Really rough voice. I mean,
Great album.
underrated 80s band for sure.
Yep.
But in that whole 80s hair metal camp, if you like it, you do. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah. Okay, and then another Styx piece, and imagine that, it's the same album, Pieces of 8, but I found a white label promo copy. So I was very excited for that. It's got the sticker on the jacket there, and It does have the remainder hole punch in the jacket, but you know, gotta love white label promos. So I was very happy to find that. The back label had a price tag on it and a red line through it, which kind of pisses me off, but still a white label promo copy for the collection. Always nice to find.
I never understood why people write on their vinyl.
Yeah.
Even when people put stickers, there's one guy in a local store near us. If you watch this, I don't know if he watches your videos or not.
No.
But he always writes $2 and then does a big swipe across. And he doesn't even need to do the swipe period, but it ends up on the vinyl, and you'll see it on some of the vinyl me and him show probably sometimes.
If he watched my videos, he'd raise his prices.
Yeah. I have a couple things to show, but tell him about that Cure.
Oh. Go ahead and
I'll show one.
I'll grab these.
But this needs to be shown now. Found this, and this completes my Vinnie Vincent. He was the guy that replaced Ace Frehley and Kiss for a while, and then he spun off and did some solo albums with a band called Vinnie Vincent's Invasion. And Mark Slaughter of Slaughter was originally in this band. They recorded the first album, and then fired the singer, and Mark did the tour with them. And then he went to go record the second album, and they got rid of him, and a third singer did the tour on the second album. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, great album.
Vinnie Vincent is for a lot of people have done interviews and said that he's the most self-destructive person they've ever met, but really glammed up on this album. I did not even notice that before. Mm-hmm. So, and then Dwayne told me to grab this Autograph.
Great album,
loud and clear. I didn't have too high hopes for this. I heard Turn Up the Radio before. I decided to grab this instead of that album. This album blew me away.
Better album.
It
Way
is
better album.
And I'm going to go back and grab the other album next time I go down there or anytime I find it. But apparently, Turn Up the Radio is one of those hits where it's a great song, and then you go listen to the album, and you're like, "How was this the single?"
Yeah. Unfortunately, they fell prey to that one-hit wonder syndrome, mm-hmm. and so you know, a lot of guys have shied away from a particular band for that reason.
Same thing with Winger, 17.
Yeah, and you know, it's all of the real gems are all the other tracks on the album. Mm-hmm. So, okay, so yeah, we went digging together. It was a spur-of-the-moment dig to the local secondhand shop that I like to go to.
The guy that does the little swipe things.
Right. And in his bins, you know, this is the guy that I've talked about where his prices are so good, like hardly anything's over $4. And he does a lot of 50-cent vinyl. Well, so we're there digging, and Dustin's in one bin, I'm in the other, and I hear him say, "Hey, Dwayne, are you interested in a Cure?" And I look over, and I know my Cure vinyl, you know, and he held this up, and I immediately said, "Yeah, I'm interested," because I had never seen this before. And so what he found is this Elektra 12-inch for Pictures of You, and this thing is like dead mint condition. And it was, God, what was this, $3? $3. And so I grabbed it.
Notice the little swipe.
Yeah, this is what happens on it. There's a little tiny dot right there. Yeah, so I grabbed this, and I came home, and I posted it on the Facebook page and whatnot. So as I was spinning it, I thought, you know, because I've never seen this, let me look it up on eBay. I looked it up, and I freaked. There were multiple sellers, all in the range of about $75 for this. And so I haven't researched it further to see why. I mean, it is 1990, you know, so, you know, the early 90s vinyl, that stuff's very rare. But so I can believe the score that I found on that one. And this is another one too, actually. This is the Cocteau Twins Bluebell Knoll. This was $3. Trifold jacket. And this is another one I looked up on eBay, and you know, this is like a $40 to $50 album. So I just couldn't believe it. I mean, we scored a good stack that day. I think I walked out at $20.
I think I just got Purple Rain for $75.
That's right. You got the.
I didn't have it yet, and it was in good shape. I didn't have the poster though, so I need to get another one with the poster.
So that's pretty much it for this one, guys. You know, thanks for watching, and I'm sure you'll see more videos of the two of us together in the future. So for Laz, peace, stay in the groove.
Rock on, guys.
Cheers.